non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Hanging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round different positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, so after we sing. Zero holders, so after we sing. Sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. And I'm for your body, it's the living the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Hey, GMs, fellas. Welcome to the afternoon show. It is Thursday. It's Thursday. Holy
Thursday.
shit, dude.
Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, dude, I got lost in the week. I thought it was earlier in the week. It ain't. Tomorrow's Friday. Looking forward to Friday. I don't care. How you guys doing? Good to see you.
Hi, how are you? How are you doing?
What's happening? Bitcoin looks like shit today. Looks shitty.
Man.
Bitcoin took a huge old dump right on my chest, right in there. Yeah, dude, it's fucking ugly out there. I'm sick of it. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, what was up with the intro music, Joe? It was quiet for you?
It felt like it was it felt like you could hear it. It felt like you turned, like, you know what? The first 3 seconds sounded normal, and then it kind of like clicked downwards where I was like, turn it up. You couldn't, you know what I mean? But then it was kind of like,
do you know when you're on stereo and like one plug is not plugged in all the way?
Yeah.
So you're losing like half of it.
right.
That's what it sounded like.
Did it sound like that all the way through?
Yeah.
Really?
Except the
Fuck.
very beginning. The very beginning
like
sounded
I said,
normal.
like 3 seconds.
I'm gonna hit it. Can I hit it real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
I'm curious. We're fucking with settings because we want to get the co-streaming thing going, the spaces. So I did change something. So bad or normal? Normal. What the? Nothing changed. This is like the other day when I did it. Maybe I just need to reboot. I haven't rebooted this thing in like 2 weeks, but nothing changed. So whatever. Okay. Speaking of spaces, we're not going to hang on this long. If you guys want to chat, I'm ready to fire up a spaces. We're not going to disconnect the video, shut it down, but at the same time, I'll fire up a spaces probably from like the Inside NFTs account just so we can test it. If you want to chat, we'll fire it up. You guys come up and chat.
I fucking dare
Works
you.
great. If it don't work, we kill it. Kill that
I
shit.
fucking dare you, dude.
Yeah.
I double dog dare you.
Me or those guys to come up and chat?
Everybody. I double dog everybody.
Fucking look us in the eye, Joe. Dare us.
I dare you.
Dare us.
I
bro.
double dog dare you.
Yeah.
I triple fucking dog dare you.
Fucking intense. Henry, you good? You good? I think you're losing your goddamn mind over there.
Good.
You look good. That's all that matters. You look good. All right. Let's just say we're on high alert right now. High fucking alert. We probably got a big old sale incoming here at any moment. Okay. There is I think it's a zombie punk and an ape punk here. Both have been listed. Both of these have gotten offers over the past couple years that are close to the listing price, but listed either I think early this morning or last night at a really, I think, a cheap price considering what they are. And at this point here, okay, the ape's listed at 800 initially. Zombie at 3. Hang on, a zombie at 350. Yeah. Okay, I was thinking the zombies are more rare. It's the aliens that are the rarest. Anyway, price is reduced. Whoever's selling these is really looking to move these fuckers. So reduced it by 100 ETH since this morning. So it's now listed at 700, a bid of 620. So it's getting closer. I think this is going to go through here probably imminently. So be on the lookout for that, guys. It's a great punk. That's a great punk here.
That is a nice punk, dude. Like if I had a lot of money, I would buy that. I'm looking at great background, monkey eye patch.
Oh, shit.
I love it.
Grape.
It is a grape. Yeah.
It's
It's a
beautiful.
It's a great, if you talk, we were chatting this morning about this, like the word historic grails thrown around way too casually.
Yeah.
But, all things considered, there's probably thousands. There are thousands of grails in NFTs at this point, considering there's like 800 million NFTs. Like I was looking at supply this morning. There's a lot. This is a grail. This is a legit
Someone
grail.
bought it, dude. Punk 6915 bought for 620 ETH.
Really? It sold
44 minutes ago.
Oh shit! All right,
hold on. Is this guy? Hold on. Well, let me. Hold on. I'm not positive. He's got a eye patch.
Yeah. 6529 bought it.
No, it's Punk 6529 or 6915.
6915. All right, hang on. Is there a Punk's bot? I think there is a bot.
Hold on. I'm gonna drop it into your ball sack real quick. Hold on. All right, I dropped it into the Discord. DMs.
The zombie's got a 310 ETH bid on it too now. Came in 5 minutes ago. Wow, a 200 ETH bid on this guy. Zombie's catching bids.
Right there.
Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, shit. So right around when that tweet happened, then I mean, price reduced to 700. That was at 241, and then that buy came in.
Go to D's account. Go to
15
D
minutes after. Okay.
Go to D's real quick. I saw
D.
that I saw he mentioned it in his tweet. I wasn't positive or not if he bought it, but he just was like, either this is generational, blah blah blah. This is going to look like generational buy within 24 months, or I'm going to look like a generational moron. So when he said I'm going to look, so I'm assuming he bought it. I don't know.
That looks like a D's buy. Yeah, dude's got deep pockets here.
D's has got some fucking pockets, man.
Dude, imagine just having like 600 ETH to just like, man, fuck it. I want it. I think it'll be worth more.
I mean, I like D's a lot, but is he that cool? I mean, is he that much of a baller? Like,
I think he is.
I can only compare it to somebody like Coco, right? And Coco is somebody that I worked closely with. So he's like, Coco's a whale. Like, by
is
every
Coco a whale in that, like, he had money before? Or did he did he get his money from the Kongs?
He made no. He didn't get any money from Kongs. He was a early Bitcoiner. So early Bitcoiner, Coco never sold Kongs. So he just injected liquidity into Kongs and helped build it. But no, he didn't sell Kongs. He made it. I think Coco minted, was it 500 or 800 Bored Apes? Wow. He was a guy who made money in Bitcoin. He used to tip like streamers in Bitcoin. He's a guy who
would he tip our stream in Bitcoin?
I don't know about that. He just like when you've got that much, like he put $1 million of prizes into the claw. I think when you're rocking 8 or 9 figures, it's just like whatever.
Well, good on him. Good on Coco. I guess the 6 degrees of separation from Coco. I guess I should be nicer to you by some chance. Maybe he'll tip me in Bitcoin one day.
I always hear like stories of Coco being very generous to people. I hear this a lot.
He not just generous. I mean, of course, generous, but like bought up so many collections, where he, sweeps floors, not like 20, 30, like 50, 100, 200, and never sells them. I mean, he minted 400 Penelopes just to support Carlini.
Dude, Coco was very nice to me once. I got a gold Penelope thanks to Coco. Do you remember that? I got a gold skin Penelope.
I didn't know you had a gold.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. That's awesome. And it sold. So fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
The CryptoPunks dominance shall stay intact today.
They stay dominating. They're
fucking man. That's such a cool punk, man. That really is. I might right click that one.
Yeah, dude. I like people stealing PFPs. I like it. I was looking at a kook tweet from yesterday. Like he rocks a Milady and he doesn't own it. He like laughs at anybody who like buys NFTs.
Gets mad at it.
Oh yeah.
It's not a gold skin.
Helmet.
I'm sorry. I'm an idiot.
It's a gold knight. Yeah.
Let's retweet this bitch, shall we?
What is the Penelope's for?
Oh God, you want to see for real?
Yeah, I do. I have no idea.
It's
Don't
probably
do it, dude.
0.02 is respectable.
Wow. Any sales?
0.02 is
a month ago is not crazy.
Wow. I think we still have 50 of those.
Shit. Well,
Who's we?
Like Hudah and I just have
we got a little collection.
a bunch.
Did a little
Yeah.
degening.
Man, what a time. 8 airdrops, completed 3 of them, 4 of them. Yeah, weird shit. Oh, dude, we were so stoked when this was coming out.
Like these are gonna hit an ETH. That's like 50 ETH right there. And looking at the rest of the bags, and
We're like, it's Carlini, man. Like, this is the first one we're in on. We're in on it, man. Like,
Yeah.
we're there, ground floor.
oh my god, dude! Like,
Yeah.
I miss the good old days. Anyway, great to see that move. Maybe we see the zombie punk go too. Again, a couple of them got some bids, so it should be interesting. Yeah, these punks. So the one that sold today had a bid of 1,200 ETH 2 years ago.
I retweeted the show, y'all.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, smash the like, share the show out. All that helps. But yeah, sells for about half the price here. So cheap, getting cheap out there for now.
Yeah, if you're gonna sell it in the bear, be prepared to. If you're gonna sell it, period, sell into the fucking into the momentum, not into the bear, dude.
Yeah,
It's a
but
headspace you gotta get into sell. Yeah, it's when you sell. You don't be buying then.
But let's say you have one punk, right? You just got lucky. You got one punk, and you're like, "Fuck it, man! I could use $1 million right now." Like, and I don't want to watch this go to $900,000. I realize it can go to 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever, but like, I just want to lock in some gains. I get it.
We all get it, dude. I'm just saying, if you're gonna sell, you might as well sell. There's people that, like you said, Coco never sells shit, right? So like, if you have it in the back of your head, like, I will sell this at some point, I'm just saying, sell it when things are good.
My assumption is this person doesn't have fuck you money.
I'm saying that's what I'm saying. So sell when you're doing good.
Yeah, if you don't have fuck you money,
not sell it on the day that like Bitcoin is like the worst it's been and everything's in a shitty time right now. Like that.
Unless you think we're just continuing to go like down and we're not coming back up for a while.
Sure. But it is the worst that it's been in a long time.
All right, I'm testing something. Just keep going like normal. Tell me if anybody gets that.
The worst it's been. It was just a month ago where we were like touching 49.
No, that's the worst it's ever been in my entire lifetime.
It's the worst. It's bad. It's so
Fair.
bad. Bitcoin again. It did touch 55 a couple hours ago here. 56 right now. Feels like it's gonna dump again though. Just that's
Stable's looking stable though.
Yes. Yeah. In fact, USDC
shout out World Liberty Financial.
You're up 0.3% right now if you were holding USDC in the past hour. So
I mean, it's not bad. You know, small gains, but gains.
It's hard times. I'll take it. I'll take anything. ETH below 2,400. Solana at 128.
Damn,
yeah, man.
You know what? I'm happy about that. I want a bag of Solana, and I was afraid to be buying in like the 150, 160 range. So I'm going to talk about it like I'm going to buy some, but I won't. And I'll just look at it when it, at 100, I bet it's super sexy.
Yeah. Did you see Easy took out $100,000 loan to buy Solana at about 160 or so? He's down like 50 grand right now.
Woof.
It happened. Woof. Yeah, shit.
Fucking woof.
Yeah. There you have it. And in some news today, MasterCard launching. This is now their second crypto credit card this year in the past like month or so. They had that partnership with MetaMask. Real limited, like very, very early, like piloted that program. But here's another. This is separate, but MasterCard launching a Euro non-custodial Bitcoin and crypto debit card. Pretty good. I don't know how many people that's open to, but that's what do they call that? Adoption?
I have no answers anymore.
Oh,
good
consumer
news.
crypto.
Consumer crypto. Yeah. But we didn't talk about that, and we're not going to now. But did you guys happen to read Luca Netz's abstract, his article talking about consumer crypto and like the roadmap to get there?
I love Luca Netz.
No, me too. Good. I've come around on that.
Yeah, he's got good wristwear, I would say. He wears good wristbands.
I can tell if you guys are being smart ass.
No,
I'm being a smart ass, yeah.
Oh, I like the fashion choices. They're better than mine. I button my top collar or top button. Not cool.
No, it's not cool.
Well thought out article talking about the roadmap for consumer crypto. I think listen, I think when I think of consumer crypto, I just think of like what can be,
God.
Hang on.
I can imagine what can be and be unburdened by what
I got you now. I got the clip.
What can be unburdened by what has been. There are those who are unable to see what can be, but there are many more who are able to see what can be unburdened by what has been. Remember Venn diagram?
Consumer crypto, and that is what, like, because consumer crypto is basically the consumption of crypto by consumers, and it's a long road to get there. But
get out, Henry. Just a little bit of like, what is it called when alcoholics have their friends come over and like say like you're fucking got a problem? Yeah, man. Get out of whatever umbrella of shit that is raining down upon you. Just the same fucking annoying bits about politics that are
wait, Joe. I might not respect her.
Unbelievable. Like, it's unbelievable, dude.
I don't particularly like her, okay?
Sure.
But like, I feel like it's okay to respect when you've got some zingers that are just like top tier.
My point is that it's not top tier zingers, bro.
You don't think it's good though? Like,
No.
I feel like it doesn't hit you a little bit.
No. I think it's what happens is like you're in some sort of like bubble about like this shit, and like the bubble is like Kamala Harris laughs at everything, and then they're like, that's just all like dumb, not that funny bits, dude. I mean,
just so people know, I do have a Spaces cooking right now. It's over on Inside NFTs. So hop in, test it out, see if you hear us. I mean, we're not getting echo, so that's a big win. If somebody joins it and can come up and speak, and if you guys can hear them, that means we can start taking calls. So if somebody wants to jump in the Inside NFT Spaces, test that shit out.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Anyway, I think it's words we can live by. That being said,
I mean, I'll give you this. It's annoying and stupid, and it deserves to be mocked. I'm just saying that like there's a whole world of mockery that you can dip your dick into. You might as well dip your dick into the different colored paints, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm
gonna start using that one.
Yeah,
it's a good metaphor, isn't it? It's not a bad metaphor, by the way. Yeah, it's not bad. I agree with that. Thank you.
If you're doing that,
it's paint by numbers with your dick. Is all I'm saying.
What size brush would yours be?
What? Mine?
Yeah.
Me?
I mean, if we're dipping dicks in paint.
Yeah. I mean,
unfucking believable.
You know, I don't know how to answer that. If they have like, what is it, like small, medium, large? What are you trying to say? Is it?
I'm thinking like, okay, you know, like you have like artist's brush, or like the
is it an edger,
or like the real wide ones that go like to paint like the broadside of a barn.
Okay, I was just gonna. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. I was gonna say that like it's not a specialty brush, is all I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was gonna say it's not a specialty paint, right? Like, you're not like, hey, paint the barn fast with this specialty brush that's huge, or like, hey, get the details right with this tiny little brush that gets in the corners. Like, I'm just, you know, I'm not gonna be a specialty brush guy. I'm just a normal guy. I
showed Henry my dick earlier.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Was there like is there a medical reason why or no?
No, but like it was surprisingly big.
Wow. Was it?
I don't think I can show it here, can I?
I don't know. Was it soft or was it a hard one?
Raging.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, okay, I'll be a little more honest.
You're not. Yeah, honestly, I think you should explain yourself, because like
I'll show you
not
explaining on here.
By not explaining yourself, it probably seems weird that you would do that.
Yeah.
I think you could. I think you could show
I don't
it.
think I can. Hang on, Joe. You tell me. It's probably pretty disrespectful or whatever.
I'm gonna look at it now.
Oh. Well, it will eliminate any chance you have of making a move at Starbucks.
Hi, Jacob.
What's happening?
I DM'd you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's not cool.
Maybe not exactly. That's what I thought. I'm like, not cool.
See, I'm glad you don't ask me, because I'm like, yeah, it's funny.
Yeah. No, never was planning to show it here, but it had to be made. It had.
Is it Joe? Is it because of what's happening in it, or is it because of the color of it?
Disrespectful. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have to answer, Henry, I'm
serious.
Questions,
I'm dead.
No,
serious.
I know. I have to answer these for you. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's offensive. Yeah. It's offensive for the content of it, the color of it, like, you know,
it checks every box.
It checks every box.
No,
like,
that's fair. Joe, I sometimes like in the world of basement goblin dwellers of
Yeah.
Web3,
Yeah.
I'm like, I think everything's on the table, and so sometimes I don't know what's off the table.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know where the line is.
You know, I see here's my thing. I don't believe you. I believe that you knew it wasn't okay because you asked, right? You asked. It's
no,
like,
I said I think it's fine.
Hudah asked, didn't he?
I knew it was not appropriate.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I genuinely was like, in my mind, I'm like, it's fine. Put it up there for a second and move on.
Yeah, I mean, here's what I would say. If you want to put it up, sure. I would just say that like it's a bad look for everyone, and like I don't want to be associated with that type of situation.
Yeah.
You know
Neither
what
do
I mean? So yeah, it was big. I mean, it's big. Yeah. So
Okay,
whatever.
no,
I mean,
that's good. That's good. No,
like,
Joe, you're a bit of a moral compass here, and I
I
mean that.
appreciate that.
I mean that like truthfully.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Let me just clarify for the audience that's listening. It's a bunch of it's when a bunch of guys get together and they think something's hilarious, but then when they expose it to the world, they realize that it's not that hilarious and it's kind of stupid.
It's still
And-
hilarious,
and
but
it's
you get
not-
canceled.
And I don't know if it's we're not talking about Hudah's actual wiener. We're talking about a meme ween, right? Meme ween.
Meme ween, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I like that. So yeah.
Yep.
I kind of thought when you meme something, it makes it like lighthearted and like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, yeah, sure, I'm the moral compass, but like, I would say that like, I don't know what is what anymore.
Fair.
I have friends like yourselves that would do it. I would never do that. I would never.
I
would
wouldn't
never,
either.
I wouldn't even get to that. I wouldn't even get close to that position at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it personally, but I always think like, yeah, it's fine if Hudah does.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I'm with it. Yeah.
You know what? Here's what I would say, Hudah. Do it on your Crypto Slam private show. Do it on like maybe in between your guests. You put it on that. Just throw it up there and see how that goes. And then we'll see if that's okay or not. And then Henry, why don't you be the guest star for that show and see how that goes? Yeah, that's a good gauge of what it's like.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the rated G version of it.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll leave it at that. Let's take a look at some deep insights into the crypto market.
Okay.
Kinda.
I can't even understand any of this.
Yeah, I don't even want to read it, to be honest. I kind of want to move on, but we're
Too many
talking about
words.
where we're heading next, right?
If you're talking about descending wedges, you've already lost me.
Yeah.
No.
Agreed.
No.
Well-
If you're not emotionally trading, you're not doing something right.
Goddamn right.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, I like that approach. In fact, when we move to the next phase, which is being crypto advisors, like technical advisors, it gets to that kind of depth with us. Yeah. See this chart? Tear it up.
No.
Tear it up.
Oh.
What do you feel like right now? How
Yeah.
do you feel?
Yeah. The chart is just a reflection of the history of other people's emotions. And we don't care about that.
Yeah.
It's really about how you feel right now.
You are the
Yeah.
chart.
Be the
You are the
chart.
chart. We are the chart.
Be the chart.
Be the fucking chart. I like that. Let's see if there is anything interesting here. Descending wedge for 6 months. That's where we've been. I can skip this, right?
Yeah, you can.
By the way, somebody should hop in that spaces.
So, yeah, is no one? So
no, it's zero. Literally zero, which is
Well, the
fine. It's
market's
on,
dead right now.
well,
right?
it's on the little account. It's not like it's not going to show up anywhere. In fact, let me refresh. I want to see if it does.
I thought I saw something about this. This is this guy saying that this is a bull. This is a bull signal that it's going to go up.
I think there's a lot. Okay, there are certain things that make it look like it could do something. Shit, is it not even showing anywhere? Okay, there it is. There it is. It's there. You actually have to go to the account. It's not going to show up even in the feed.
Do you want me to leave this and go on there? Oh, I can join from my phone.
Well, okay. If you do, we get a crazy.
I'll mute it. No, I'll mute here.
Okay, mute here. Mute your mic here. Oh, this will be interesting.
What is this?
Henry's going to call. He's going to join the spaces.
No, I just saw a giant picture of me.
That's
God,
our show right now.
it's
Oh wait,
horrible.
no, that was a previous show.
Yeah.
Back in the good old man, The good old days. Fucking that show was cooking.
That was a
A
cooking
hell of a show. A hell of a show. Okay, I think Marty Party sums this shit up right here. Okay, Henry's joining us. Henry's joining us live from Spaces right now. Henry, how are you, man?
Yeah, doing good.
Doing good, dude. Doing good.
Little bit of a delay.
Yep.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on. I needed to mute myself on.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay,
Much
there we
better.
go.
That's better. That's better. That works. Okay, do we have a delay still, or is this cool?
Okay, I'm watching the stream. Let's keep it going a little bit, and I'll let you know.
Hey, Joe, why don't you try talking to Henry?
Sure, Henry. It's Joe. I'm gonna put up.
Can't hear Joe. I see Joe's talking. Can't hear him.
Really? Okay. Well,
This is
no.
bullshit.
So we're fucked.
This is bullshit. Let me just think if there's any other things real quick.
Joe, hear me?
Yeah.
Joe hears you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Why would that fucking be?
Like the audio is not amazing on the Spaces. It's like a little bit. Can the audience hear me?
Yeah, do you guys hear
Oh,
Henry?
because Joe can hear.
Yeah, weird. Henry's a speaker on Spaces. So maybe the way around it is Joe also has to join. This is where it gets stupid. He shouldn't have to. Everybody else hears everything. The only thing that okay, so Henry, you hear me. That makes sense because I'm talking to my mic, which is feeding to this shit. Why wouldn't you hear Joe?
I don't know.
Maybe Joe has to be on Spaces.
I got an idea. One last thing.
Turn my camera. A little bit of a delay in the audio. I think. Like I think I can see myself talking, and it's a little funky.
Yeah, that's weird. Why would you not be able to? Yeah, I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'll fuck around later. We're getting closer. We're getting closer.
Maybe I'll leave the Spaces and come back to normal.
Yeah.
I think I'm just figuring.
Unless you want to test something else out, Hudah.
What else could that be? So you don't hear Joe talking.
I mean, Joe's mic doesn't feed in. You're only getting me to feed in because I'm talking through Spaces, and you're streaming it into the StreamYard. So like Joe has to be on Spaces.
Yeah, that's a way. That's a workaround. That would definitely work. But okay, that would work as a workaround if we muted mics here and the Spaces is what we were talking through. It matches up close enough, but I still feel like there's something else. Lemon,
Sure.
Although I guess that goes through the high quality mic. Yeah, exactly.
I'll give people my high quality voice. I think it'd be better for them to hear me in high def.
Maybe. Like the win is getting both. It definitely is. I think we'd pull in people that don't tune into video stuff. Like I think it would. I would sacrifice some like audio quality for that.
Maybe it's like,
for sure.
maybe it's good that you can't hear other people because you can have like a focus possibly to it. I don't know.
I think I have the solution. Earbud goes to Spaces, wired bud goes here, and then I can hear Joe.
There you go.
There you go.
That works. Okay. Well, we can make that. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. If you guys want to come up and shoot the shit for a few, join the Spaces, request to come up. Let's see how stupid we can get this. Okay. Back to Marty.
People.
There's two. Yeah. I mean, dude, you hop in a space and it notifies people. So, you know, you Henry, you poll people. You poll
Maybe I
motherfuckers.
should join from the Cyberpunks account.
No, I wouldn't even right now till it works. And then feel
No,
free. But all right, Marty Party, the convergence of a 6-month descending wedge, rising liquidity, which we've looked at that, right? We're getting at an all-time high for global liquidity. And the accommodative Fed, so rate cuts, could set the stage for a significant bullish breakout in Bitcoin's price. It's exactly what we've been hoping, expecting was coming, and so maybe it actually is. I think it's that. You know what? It's funny. You look at a chart, and all it does is give you a little more confirmation into things that you were already thinking or hoping for anyway. So that's kind of all this is. Waiting for rate cuts to come. I believe on the 18th. Maybe it's. Yeah, I think it's the 18th. Those are coming. So not far off, guys. It's not. I'm inhaling fucking mad hopium right now. Speaking of which, I finally saw the videos of Kanye with the fucking nitrous stuff. It's wild. That guy's got a problem.
I hear about that.
Oh no shit. He's Kanye. Kanye's all fucked up. He's like addicted to nitrous now.
Have you guys ever done that?
Addicting?
Oh dude.
Fuck yeah, I've done it.
Not like it's not addicting like you go through physical withdrawals. It's
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
so fucking great that you just want. Well, I guess
Yes.
that's kind of addictive.
My friend used to call them like brain orgasms. Like,
Yes.
Could you imagine if you could live like that too, sir? Like you couldn't.
You couldn't.
It wouldn't be good.
I got my nitrous sitting right over there. I love that shit.
Have you guys? Did you guys when you were growing up, when you had the you shake the
Computer dust off?
What's that?
Oh, you were gonna probably say whippets.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say the whipped cream where you just inhale the air out of that, and then you'd get like all woozy when you were a kid. Did you do that?
Still do it.
Yeah.
We have whipped cream in the house. My wife will like go up to it. It'll just spray, because the nitrous is gone, and my wife will look at me and be like, "Are you serious?"
Dude, I got all my whipped cream cartridges and my fucking canister thing and balloons. Dude,
we used to do it with computer dust off.
No.
Like,
oh god,
that seems crazy.
Over it.
That seems fucking nuts.
No,
dude.
I think people
your
jizz away from that, but
your jizz sock is blocking absolutely nothing, dude.
Do you remember where Sal lived?
Yes.
We used to sit on like somebody's porch who lived on the corner and literally just pass around.
Is it Henry? Is it true that your voice used to sound like mine, and then you started inhaling that computer fizz, and then that's what happened to the sound of your voice? You sound like a young JFK Jr. now.
It's like, do I sound like JFK Jr.?
A young JFK Jr.
Really?
No, I'm just saying.
So like, okay, I'm not gonna get the whole rig out.
Yes,
but you basically get this little thermos-looking fucker, this little thermos thing, and you buy these on Amazon or the gas station. They're just these metal cartridges with nitrous in them, right? And it's to charge up that thermos which you fill with cream.
Yeah,
you literally fill with whipping cream. When you squirt it out, if you put cream in it, it makes you whipped cream.
Right.
If you don't, you can put a balloon on the end and fill that bad boy up with some nitrous, bro.
Well, there's no point of a balloon if you got that thing. You just unless you're like, oh, I'm on the go. I've got to fill up a balloon.
Oh, you can recycle it.
Yeah. What I like to do, God, this is getting awesome. Okay, so you can do it right from the thing. I always get worried it's bad for your lungs because it's so cold. Like I've heard people can like get burns doing it that way. So you do it into a balloon, and I usually breathe it right back in.
Oh, interesting.
And then like,
is that what you were saying, Henry? You can recycle it.
Yeah, you can breathe in and out of the balloon. Yeah.
Yeah. That Grateful Dead concerts, you would always get like those nitrous balloons. I would walk around and see those people. My
jam band buddies all are like, that's the shit. It's you trip and you do all that stuff, and then you do this on top of it. It just sends you to another fucking level of something.
Yeah, I have one of those. What you're talking about, which almost looks like a thermos container with a specialty top with like two little things, and you like. I had that as well, and I started to get like really bad headaches after a while. So I was like, I'm gonna chill out on that. But
if you get hooked, it fries your nervous system. It's really dangerous. It's really, really, really dangerous. Because I've watched videos of people who talk about going on a binge, like, being hooked on it for, I don't know how long, if it's 6 months, if it's a year, but once you get off it, you literally feel like you're on fire. Like,
so is Kanye's doing what? How is he addicted to it? What is he doing?
So there's videos of him. So there's leaked test messages. Actually, Milo Yiannopoulos, dude.
Yeah. The child predator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. That guy filed something with a court in California trying to get Kanye's dentist his medical license revoked, something like that. He has been supplying Kanye with these big old nitrous tanks. Kanye's been asking for it. He had him delivered to this place that's like infamous, the Chateau, for like big name celebrities dying at these places, like ODing. So Kanye's there getting big old nitrous tanks delivered. And then Kanye, I guess a month ago or so, did a video on Instagram or something. It's like 5 seconds long, but him with a nitrous tank on. And then the celeb gossip is all about he's hooked on that shit.
He's got a mask that he connects it to it. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he's got the official
at that point.
Yeah. He's got the official rig. Like he's
he's like a dentist or something like that. Like he has that type of shit.
Yeah, not good. Yeah. Not good. And again, you can do some fucking forever damage with that shit if he's doing it that often.
It's so weird because he seems like such a normal guy.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That does not shock me. That sucks though, dude. That's not cool. I'm sorry that like he's got fucking kids and shit. You know what I mean?
You know what I was just thinking is on Spaces, people can't hear Joe.
No, they can. I thought you could hear Joe on Spaces.
No,
I can only hear him by putting this in.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna have to check after. Yeah, that's exactly how it wasn't supposed to work. It was supposed to be where everybody heard everybody at that point.
Well, here's you.
Would that be?
I think there's something to do with like I've got to be filtered through you or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's fucking interesting. Yeah. Yeah, we're not recommending nitrous, guys. Do your own research.
No.
No, don't do your own research. Don't do your own research on that one. Just don't do it, I guess. Unless you want to get like whipped cream and shit like that.
Yes, the whipped cream part's awesome. Dude,
Yeah, like in small amounts, it's I don't want to say it's okay, but like yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to say don't try anything, but like shit.
Yeah, getting like a tall boy and sitting there with a dentist rig.
Oh, by the way, did you guys see that Matthew Perry, who was Chandler Bing on the Friends show, he died in his hot tub from like having ketamine in his system and stuff like that. And
a month ago, right? No, that's in the spring.
Yeah, this was a while ago, but a month ago, I think that the doctors were being arrested and their licenses are being revoked and whatnot.
Ketamine queen.
Yeah, because he was taking ketamine, and I had a friend who was my friend has like some mental challenges, and he would do like shock therapy, and he would do ketamine therapy, like Special K and stuff. And so it's used in an actual medical way, but obviously the guy was not. He had no sort of medical procedures or medical things at this time, so someone was providing him with ketamine illegally, and so and it looks like fucking Hollywood is such a creepy fucking place where doctors and all those people are like so willing to suck on the teat of famous people that they're willing to drop off giant nitrous tanks and ketamine to Chandler Bing and Kanye West. It's just fucking crazy.
They're all fucked in the head out there.
Isn't that weird though? Like that they're not thinking out like this could be really bad.
If you became a doctor, wouldn't you be like, I've made it. I'm a doctor. I'm good. I'm content with my life. Not I'm a doctor. Now I'm going to peddle fucking drugs to famous celebrities. It just seems stupid.
Yeah, back in the day when opiates were like a thing, and I had an issue with them. I remember like landing in Florida and going to like a pill farm basically, and like you check in, and if you're looking for painkillers, you paid $150. If it was a regular appointment, you paid $100. Just an assembly line, man. Just go in there, and so like these were also doctors who were not actually treating patients. They were just like whatever. I don't know if I knew
that. I don't know if I knew that. But that sucks. And then so that's shocking that like there's this sort of like legitimate place that you can go and like kind of have like a ticketed line that you like that you could go and
security, dude. Like I mean, they would have like security at the front door.
And that scares the shit out of me. When I was a kid, like the biggest thing that you could probably deal with was acid, and you'd be like, oh shit, I'm fucking scared of that. That's like chemicals and blah blah blah. Like we could get weed, we could get mushrooms if we were lucky, and then every so often someone would like get some acid, and I'd be like, oh okay, that's I'm interested, but I don't think I'm not gonna do that. That was like it's 11 hours or 8 hours long. I was like, I can't even be happy for 8 hours without getting annoyed. You know what I mean? So it was something I put on the back burner, but nowadays kids have drugs and pills and everything's fucked up, and like you can get addicted so quick, and it's
and you could literally get something like really hot with fentanyl and just straight up die. I mean, I've had to talk to my kids about that. Like you just can't fuck with that. It takes so little fentanyl to off you, and you just don't know. Like you don't know what they're gonna do at a party. You have no idea, and the peer pressure, and I'm like, you just don't understand. It's not like you have no idea what you're getting, and literally one, and you could be dead.
So is it pretty bad? Do you have a gauge on how scary is it like euphoria for your daughter in school? You know what I mean? Like, is it like just drug, like pill crazy?
You know what? Surprisingly, like most of it is weed and alcohol. In fact, like, and the one cool thing is, and my wife was always for like just being very open, because like our parents were not. It was like you wouldn't tell them anything. Our kids have been just really open. Like, hey, like if somebody's drinking, don't get in the car with them. And like, you know, it'll be like, we're not going to, versus like, we're not drinking. Like, you know, they're going to go somewhere and they're going to do something, and you're trying to make sure that they're making the best choices that they can. So we've got a pretty open relationship with them about that. And it's weed and alcohol is what we hear about it. But no doubt, like, I'm sure some kids are, you know, doing pills.
Yeah, I hope that goes away by the time my kids are old enough to deal with that.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. Also, like, dude, you know what? Yesterday, like, I don't even want to say joked about the school shooting, because after the show, I was like, not like, dude, in no way is that funny that people lost their life. It's just a stupid reaction, right?
Yeah. So you're talking yesterday.
Yeah.
You brought up the school shooting, and you were saying that like I was you said like I was bringing it up or whatever, and then I was like saying like, hey, I don't think it's cool, and then you and Hudah laughed about it. Is that what you're talking about?
And it was like, I didn't want that in any way to be directed towards like laughing at the school shooting, because obviously that's not funny. That being said, you know, you talk about as your kids get older, like, dude, every year, my youngest is mortified of school shootings, absolutely terrified that's going to happen.
Like, that's fucking wild.
And like, you know what? Since they were fairly young, I mean, I think like I've had this conversation with Nora when she was probably like 6 or 7, and I remember my wife being like, you shouldn't be talking about this with them. And I'm like, yeah, but the thing is, God forbid something happened, I want them to know like what to do. Not even that I know what to do, but like, you're talking about like some really heavy, scary shit, and having those conversations, I'm like, that's really fucked up. Like, it would be terrifying. You see this shit happens, and then you're thinking like, what the fuck do I do? Because like, they want us to just like sit in the classroom and lock the door and like put their desk in front of them. And I'm like, yeah, your fucking desk isn't stopping a 223 or a 5.56 round. Like, it just isn't. So yeah, point is like I hope when your kids go to school that is not a thing.
Yeah, I mean, so I think I heard that 2 teachers passed away and 2 kids passed away. The shooter was 14.
Students.
Yeah, students. They were 14 years old. All of the kids were like 14 years old. I think that the kid was called on last year. They were the school was notified. The police came out to the dad and the kid. I think the kid's name was Colt, named after a gun. I don't know if that's
Colt's
bullshit.
a manufacturer. Yeah,
I don't know if it's bullshit or whatever, but yeah. So like, so I do not want to get into this with you, Henry. Like, you're a gun guy, right?
Yeah. I'm yes, but I say like within reason. I think there's a problem.
Yeah. How do you deal with the problem? And do you think politically, do you think anybody's actually caring about the problem?
I think they do care. My wife and I are on opposite sides on this, and so like, I'll listen to what she says, and you hear people talking about assault weapon bans, and the sad thing is, like, if you really break down, we'll like define assault weapon bans, because like, you know, an AR it's a semi-automatic rifle. Okay.
Yeah, but the velocity in which it goes down is faster, and so like the semi-automatic with like a typical semi-automatic pistol or whatever, or even a rifle, it doesn't go as fast. So the damage it does at the speed that it does would probably be the issue. Not that it's semi-automatic. You hear politicians like blame like, oh, it's semi-automatic, but it's like, well, fucking most handguns are semi-automatic. I think it's the velocity and the damage that particular gun can do compared to another semi-automatic.
But it would like, you know, there's semi-automatic shotguns, there's semi-automatic hunting rifles. You know, not everything's bolt action. So I think the thing is, like, you see when people lay out like, which of these would you ban, and they may all be semi-automatic long guns, but one's got a wood stock on it, so it doesn't look as like frightening. Versus like, that being said, you know, I tell my wife, like, everything you're saying, you know, banning weapons, etc., like, it sounds good, and it certainly would make things harder for people to get. But like a 14-year-old, I haven't heard how he acquired the gun, but so I'm assuming from his.
I did hear, and I could be wrong because it was I think it was listening very quickly on something, so I probably shouldn't even discuss it. But I think that the father said earlier that the child was not easily accessible. He was not able to access the guns that they owned. That's what I was told.
So, like, to Lemon's point, you know, with some of the strictest gun laws in the country, Chicago shootings, highest in the country. You look at
Are they strict? Are they strict in Chicago? I mean,
they're illegal.
No, they're not. Are you talking about ARs?
I'm talking handguns. Sorry,
handguns aren't illegal in Chicago.
You wait a second. In Chicago, you can carry a handgun without a permit.
Yeah, I have it's called a FOID card, and then you can get a concealed carry as well.
Yeah, you need a permit. Yeah, but the thing is, the majority of people committing these crimes aren't carrying a concealed weapons permit, right?
Probably not. I mean, no. Yeah. I would say no, but yeah.
For the most part, legal gun owners are not the ones committing crimes. It's either, like in this case, somebody getting one from a legal gun owner or an illegal firearm. New York State, you know, they had it was the Brady laws in the U.S. They sunsetted back in maybe it's 10, 15 years ago. They had assault weapon bans, assault weapon bans. You know, you couldn't have a 30-round magazine, couldn't have New York State. You can buy an AR, but it can only have one of the distinguishing factors: a pistol grip, collapsible stock, bayonet lug, flash suppressor.
Not to like, I'm trying to figure out what your point is, like where you're going with that. Like, Chicago, like you're saying that like most of the shootings in Chicago are not legal gun. You thought that it was illegal to have a gun in Chicago. It's not.
It's legal to. Sorry, it's illegal to have a firearm without a concealed permit. That's what I mean.
No, you can have a FOID card, so you can't carry. You can have a FOID card, own a gun, keep it in your house or whatever. If you get a concealed carry permit on top of the FOID card, you can carry it on wherever you want to carry it.
Yeah, I'm assuming most of the gangs aren't carrying FOID cards. That being said, where I was going with it is,
and the gangs typically get their guns from like Indiana. I would say that.
Yeah. There's lots of loopholes, right? And so I think the issue is. And this doesn't solve anything. You can't get rid of them. I think in America, there's like 1.5 guns to every one person. So like ban them all. Ban the purchase of all guns everywhere, hunting and everything. And what do you do with 450 million firearms in the US? Like the problem, it will never go away because you'll never get rid of them.
So you're saying just let everything kind of go?
No, not let it go. I think I think there should be stricter laws on what is available to purchase. I don't think people need AR-15s. Like as an example, I think that people should be required to take a course. I think there should be probably stricter background checks than what there are. But the other thing is that I would like to see is there are systems that the schools can put in place. I saw one on the news, you know, probably a year or two ago, where like they showed that they could isolate hallways, like lock down a hallway, like where the fire doors close, put fog into the hallway and have sirens and lights going on where it's crazy distracting. I'm like, I think they said the system for an average school is like $400,000.
Just imagine Hudah gets access to that little control panel.
I'm just like, why can't we do some shit like that? You know, and these are like sitting ducks when somebody wants to do something. They're just like sitting ducks. There's one SRO, student resource officer in most schools. Like get past them, or they at least got to get to you. You're doing some damage. So it's complicated. I think we have too many guns, but I couldn't tell you what the answer is. Because like I'm a law abiding citizen. Like I carry for protection of me and others, but I don't use it as like I got a gun.
I think that, so obviously I'm what am I, like a pussy liberal guy or whatever, like whatever you guys say, but like my family grew up gun carriers, and you know, like my grandpa had like fucking shotguns and like rifles all over the house, to the point where like I would just grab it and start playing with it as a child, which is probably not the best thing. But I would say that like I think that we have to, there's a respect needs to be given to like the romanticized historic hunting with your grandfather and your father teaching you how to do this sort of like rifles and stuff like that. And there's, as America, I feel like there's got to be some, like, people want to make sure that that's held held to high regard, and that it's respected, and that you don't lose that, I guess. And so I think that the fear is like people are trying to take that stuff away from you. And I think that like I don't know the answers either, but I think that guns are probably too accessible to people, like to kids, to everybody. Like, and now with the internet, like you're just exposed to like, oh, that's happening in a school. That's happening in a school. This is happening. Oh, this guy took, his gun from his dad and like went to school, and maybe that's a way to solve a problem. It's just there's like a combination of internet exposure to these things and then guns being super accessible all the time. I don't know the answers either. I guess like I would like there to be less heat on it to the point where it's like people aren't saying we're going to ban everything, but it's also like we do need some answers. What can we do to like make sure kids aren't petrified in schools and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So,
No, it's super complicated, and unfortunately, I think they will never be able to do anything about it. The NRA controls a lot of people, and it's just complicated. Like where you draw the line. You can have a hunting rifle, but you can't have this type of rifle. But that looks like a hunting rifle, but it's not. Dude, I was watching a video yesterday of somebody with a Glock 40, maybe. So a Glock, a semi-automatic pistol, right? And they can put it in this plastic or metal housing,
right.
and they could put 3 magazines in it, 60 rounds, semi-automatic, literally pistol. It's like going into like an Avatar. And you literally turned it into, looked almost like an Uzi. And I'm like, holy shit.
Well, then the bump stocks, that annoyed me that like the bump stocks were like like it was banned for a while and then now it's back. I was just like, well, why are we going back on that? Like bump stock just seemed kind of annoyingly like a bypass of the semi-automatic to an automatic when I was like, we don't need that. Like, like, come on.
Yeah.
But like I said, politics are going to make it so it's hard to fucking deal with it. And that the problems are so grandiose and so on one side, like it's either we're going to ban everything from you or we're going to give guns to every single man, woman, and child everywhere. And you're not going to take our guns. And like, it's just too fucking far out there where we're like, we can't deal with this shit.
Do you think to a degree, and I think it's all these things happen at the same time, but if we fix our, dare I say, fucking community, like our society, and how everybody just is fucking hating everybody always, that you probably largely solve the other issue.
Yeah, I think when I was talking about the internet, I think I was talking a little bit, I was hinting on, I was touching on community, like, because like I said, when I was a kid, my life wasn't terrible, but I'm sure I dealt with my fair share of annoying kids at school or whatever. And I had guns in my house, right? Like if I wanted to, I could fucking like figure out a way to deal with that. But it wasn't even an option or even a consideration. And so maybe it's a combination of like bad parenting, internet, and, politics and all that sort of stuff. That's just, it's different and it's not and everything's more hot and it's more, I don't know, man. So yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. It's all that sort of stuff. And
what's weird is I've never heard like an awesome, and maybe it's out there, like an awesome fix. No. I've never heard somebody be like, say something where I'm like, okay, like that's fair. Somebody when I was in Amsterdam brought up, and I think his point was, give people money. Buy their guns back like $4,000 a piece. And I'm like, yeah, some people would give some, but like the manufacturers are still making them. So I've just never heard like an amazing, coherent, like plan.
We're trying to fix the thing that it's why we're spinning our wheels for years and years and years. We're trying to fix the thing that you can't solve it. There isn't a solution. You can make it harder. And that's about it. I don't think there's a solution. I think it's back to that point. These are the consequences of us, what we
are. Yeah.
You know what? I think politicians don't give a fuck. I really think that they're getting paid by either like, NRA or these things. And like, I don't think they give a shit about anybody else. And even the fact that a lot of politicians have been shot, like Trump got shot supposedly. I'm just gonna say he got shot, but a bunch of politicians have been shot many times and still nothing gets done. So it's like it's fucking amazing that we live in a world where we can't have sensible people get together and like propose different things. And I get it. It's going to be hard because once you take a step, people take advantage of those things. So I don't know the answers. I don't know what to do.
But like, imagine you ban AR-15s like Gravity's point, and then people start going into schools with like a Remington 870 Express semi-automatic shotgun with buckshot. You know, you can do some serious damage with that. So like the AR-15 seems like a great starting point, and then they just pick the next one.
Well, here's the question, and I guess we can continue. We got a few minutes left, but we can stick on this till the end and get a couple bullet points I want to get to back to in crypto. But I think the argument is not about eliminating it, but just making it hard. We're always going to deal with it at this point till we fix like, deeper seated things, but making it less, right? Just making it less people that are killed in these things and happening less frequently. And that's probably the best we can do right now, right? At best, that's all you can do.
I think, I always hate going down a path in which I think it like helps Henry's weird points sometimes, but if responsible gun owners wanted ARs and stuff like that, like, should they be able to have them? Probably, you know what I mean? Like, because in Chicago, criminals and stuff like that probably have access to them at some point, but we're talking as if it's warfare, right? Like, if they have it, we got to come back with even more. Like, it's just this fear-based sort of situation. And so like, I do wonder if like, just, if society was run better, if it was easier to live in our country, if there wasn't so much fucked up shit in our country, families, neighborhoods, communities, if we weren't going in a negative downward trend, maybe these things wouldn't have happened quite as much, and people wouldn't have the sort of angst and all that sort of stuff in order to, because usually there's usually a reason that these things happen. It's usually a typical type of person that it happens to, the shooters and stuff like that. So maybe if it wasn't, we weren't kind of going towards that, we would be able to kind of pull up from that trend of higher shootings.
Do you think like as people become more disenfranchised and hopeless, that it will actually just get worse?
Yeah, I do. I mean, and the fact that the internet's around is going to make it worse because it seems like that's everywhere, right? Like, there's a weird thing where it's like when we grew up, I think they were like rap and like, oh, like parents were like, we got to ban rap and all this sort of stuff because it's going to influence us and stuff like that. And I'm going to kind of age myself here. Like, I was able to be like, that has nothing to do with it, right? But I'm wondering if kids are exposed to just what other people have done, like that's got to infiltrate them to a certain degree. And I would say what happened around me did influence me. I was lucky enough to have good parents, a good upbringing. So I wasn't drawn to go deep into negativity in those areas, but it definitely was there. I could see how someone that didn't have the advantages that I had would take that route. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I do think that the fact that everything is going in that way does have a snowball effect, and internet helps it, and the shitty neighborhoods help it, and like the politics of everything helps this ball roll and roll and roll, rather than like I
figured it out, boys.
You did?
Figured it out.
Was it? Oh, you did.
Wrong cable. I needed tip ring sleeve to get the audio going both ways instead
we're fucking talking about some weird shit today, by the way.
Yeah, totally not how I thought today was going.
Not fun, but whatever, dude. That's my thoughts. I don't know. I mean, yeah, like if we could make lives better for people, people less poor, people less disenfranchised, people less angry, then we probably would have a better chance of making these things not as popular as they are now.
UBI, baby.
UBI.
To a degree, that's a whole other fucking conversation. It's part of the solution. Nobody's cracked that code yet either, but it's all about making people happier.
UBI reminds me of like a play to earn game. Like it's just not sustainable.
Nobody's figured out how to do it, but somehow look, there's a solution out there that's going to be UBI related and quantum computing and AI, and it's just thrown out these big words, but somehow all together there, when you figure out how you can replace all these jobs with AI, which is going to happen.
Universal basic income, is that what you're saying? So yeah, I mean, like that's a very socialistic, which is a buzzword, and it causes heat. but yeah, I hear what
There's
you're saying.
something there. Again, it's like man, how it's so fucking surface level, but there is a solution somewhere there. Like society is going to change. It's going to change in the next 10, 20 years in a way that it's going to be unrecognizable.
Yeah,
Like when people say nobody's going to work.
How do we pay income to everyone when we go $35 trillion in debt?
Money. Well, yeah. Again, it'll get so much deeper. Everything is going to change. The cost of stuff, the way things are valued, the way you get, it's all going to change again. Like because the reality is, millions and millions and millions and millions of jobs are going to go away. They are. And something's going to have to be figured out. Like AI is going to replace so much. And we've heard that for years, but we're getting closer to it. And
I was at Panera today, and then they have workers there, but you go in, you order your shit off of a screen. You're at the airport, you order your shit off a screen. There are people handing you your food. I'm assuming that that's going to go away at some point where it's like, okay, you got the food. So yeah, and I don't want to weigh on universal basic income just because I feel like I don't know if that's the answer, you know what I mean? But there probably needs to have, we can't just get rid of fucking jobs. Right. There should be a training involved in like the jobs that have gotten like the coal jobs. We should have had them being hired and trained for energy, like clean energy or whatever. Like those people, we need to have a fucking rotating thing where we don't just fucking get rid of a whole bunch of people. You know what I mean? Like we have to use that workforce somehow. So
we learned in COVID too, just giving people money also isn't the best. There again, who the fuck knows what the solution is? But no matter what, things are going to change drastically. And
can we trust the people that would be giving us, like that's the problem with like socialism in itself isn't necessarily like the worst thing in the world. And then it doesn't turn like the ideas are interesting. It's when the fucking shitty government people get involved and completely take advantage of that where the people suffer. So I don't know.
Yep. With you. All right, let's do quick bullet points and get on out of here again.
By the way, great takes from the audience too. Like,
really?
I think so. Like, I think when you have like a polarizing conversation like guns, people assume like people are going to be crazy one way or the other if they have different political views. But I think it might be nice for people to see like, no, there's like normal fucking people that might have a political view, but actually see completely eye to eye on issues like gun control. Because like I think was it Grivier or however you say it was like would assume I would have taken like a hardcore Republican stance of like not my guns. When in reality I'm like, no, dude, there's a fucking problem. 100%.
Yeah, we don't know the answer. We don't know the answers to those, but like it would be and here's the thing, Henry. I think once the policies and the governments and the media or whatever gets spun to a position in which you just say don't take my guns and can't admit that there's an issue is when we're truly fucked, right? Yeah. Like when we're truly fucked, we can't talk about it and say like, oh, there's an issue, how do we get to it? We don't need to know the answers to those things yet, but I think that like the fact that we can sit down and talk and be like, yeah, there's an issue, can we get to it at some point? Like I think that's an essential distinction that needs to be protected, because if you don't, then you're just two people fucking yelling at each other and you're never going to get anywhere.
And dude, it is weird to me because like on YouTube, part of my algorithm is like, I like firearms, but I'm interested in like, other videos of people who do kind of some dumb shit. And I see these videos of young people that are like enthusiasts that have all of these, and sometimes like automatic weapons. And I think like a lot of these people aren't, when I say properly trained, they weren't in the military. They may not have received any sort of like formal training, and they think it's just all fun. Like I own firearms because they're fun. Mm-hmm. And the reality is like, I understand target shooting is fun. Like it can be fun, but like they handle these and they treat them almost like toys where they just think it's so fucking cool. And it's like, no, this like an AR-15 has one use. It has one use. You're not hunting with it, and you're not allowed to hunt with it. At least in New York State, it is one use. It is to inflict maximum damage as quickly as possible. That's it.
And to be fair, it's a cool gun, right? Like if you're a gun enthusiast, it's cool to have it. So like that's one reason. Like I buy shit because I think it's cool, right? Like I buy things that I think are cool. So there's that too.
There's just the other side of it, which is like it's also an extremely dangerous, like not gonna lie, and I've talked with my wife about it. I think of like, what if like one of my kids' friends gets into my gun safe? Like, who knows? Like, who knows? These things are wicked fucking dangerous, man.
Yeah.
Wicked dangerous. So yeah, anyway, it was good. Yeah, good conversation, good crowd, good points.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Again, let's hit a couple quick things. 30 seconds here. Pawn
What is
0x getting close.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I see Robert is mentioning PTGC.
PTGC.
I think he said.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think he mentioned it twice. I don't know what that is.
PTGC going ham. Yeah, I don't know. Pawn 0x, the Poly Dex, getting ready to launch. Like, it looks like it's getting ready. At this point, you refresh it, and it sometimes is showing mining rewards here. And out of that, again, if you're mining stuff here, which you can't yet, but I think there's going to be some pretty spicy rewards over here. So if you're in there, keep checking, keep staying plugged in with that shit. It's nearly here. Magic Eden announced that they are going to have 2 websites: Magic Eden.io for international users, magiceden.us for here in the States. Makes me think KYC.
It already started.
KYC started?
No. I noticed today on mobile that I got redirected, and it popped up saying that I'm being redirected to the US version.
Okay. Yeah, they said it's to put more features in the international version because regulations are different. I'm assuming that's the case, but it makes me think that they're prepping for whatever's going on with OpenSea. Again, maybe Magic Eden's going KYC here. Just gut feel, right? Would make sense.
With a token coming, something's coming.
Yeah. Okay. I like this call. Again, we'll do this really quick, but I like this call from Clemente. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Saying it's ApeCoin looking kind of spicy right now with all those announcements coming, with Ape Chain about to launch, with him having a whole program for like an incubator, basically. Calling it 10x. I'll say this real quick though. Everything's going to 10x if a run comes. So it's not a bad call. It's also there's going to be a lot of 10x's.
I think it could get absolutely wrecked by the SEC.
Interesting. Yeah, really good point. Really, good
I think it could. I'm not saying it will. I just think it. I think it could.
Isn't Clemente becoming kind of the new Aoki, where it's like as soon as he kind of declares some shit or buys some shit, it all just fucking goes to hell. So
not wrong.
Yeah.
And then we will end. Shit, there's 2. I'll do these really quick. Near has got this really kind of interesting, I like it, but marketing campaign where they pretend like their account was taken over and they're shit talking to everybody, and it's actually decently fun. Peek at that if you want to get some entertainment. Check out the Near X account. Iggy Azalea taking or integrating Mother in Breakaway Fest. You can buy tickets for this festival and you get a 20% discount. I think that's a fucking awesome use case for crypto. You can use it with her phone company now this music festival. Like, who'd have fucking guessed Iggy's here doing a token the right way? So
sure.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it.
And then finally, guys, I like this a lot. This is a platform called Early Fans. It's over on Blast. TLDR there, you can basically set up bounties for, I think, anything, and then there's a bid system. His example, a project can make a bounty for, they want somebody to write a thread, right? And they want influencers to come write this thread, and they're going to pay X amount for it. And then somebody else can come, and I might not have the details exactly right. Maybe another project could go and bid more. They want a thread, but we'll pay this much. But then the other way too, I think maybe if I want to write the thread, I can go and say, I'll do it, but I'll take a little less ETH. I think it's a cool little way. It's an interesting, like, I would
be like, oh, you wrote the thread because they paid you to write the thread. You didn't actually, whatever.
Oh, I mean, it's exactly what that is nothing. I mean, that's 90% of content out there is paid content. And you got
but at least like if you're not 100% sure if it is, this is like, oh no, I just went to the bounty board and saw you got paid to write.
You should definitely got to declare it. And if you look at the bounty board, those should mark which ones are paid advertisements. But just the idea, something that's a little innovative, like again a bidding system for paid content is kind of cool.
Did you guys? And this is a little off subject, but you were talking about like getting paid for stuff. Did you guys hear about like that whole like the Tennessee company getting like working with the Russian government?
Yeah,
Yeah. And, but which is fucked up, but like they were paying right-wing influencers. Did you hear how much they were getting paid?
No.
I think they got I think there was a pool of 10 million, right? Yeah. They weren't each getting 10 million, but there was a lot of money.
No,
like Tim Pool, I think, was in there,
they
right?
They said someone was getting paid $400,000 and then something like $100,000 per month or something like that. But they were getting paid fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I'm curious how that turns out. I've watched Tim Pool for years and years and years, like a long time before his his evening
Do you think
show.
he did it?
I don't think he knew. That's my gut tells me. Honestly, my gut tells me he didn't know. Like his take, he came out and said, "Guys, like the creators here are victims too. We had no fucking idea." I hope he's not lying. I don't know, and I definitely want to know. I definitely want to know. But having followed him forever, I my gut tells me that's how that played out.
They said that it was like, yeah, because I heard it on NPR, which I'm assuming is left leaning, but the NPR was saying that the influencers had no idea that it was like a Russian based thing, but the Tennessee company did. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they didn't know where the funds come from.
Yeah.
Ultimately, exactly. So, but it is interesting. It shows they are certainly trying to manipulate shit. It's like Putin coming out yesterday and saying he's supporting Kamala. You know,
is that what he said?
Yeah, and again, he's being a smartass, but they're just playing this stupid ass game. So he said, "Well, I did support Biden before," and he came out and said, he's supporting Kamala, and for us to support Kamala." So he's like, "I support Kamala."
Who is that?
Putin.
He doesn't mean it.
Of course
he might. But it's like it's reverse, psychological warfare. He's saying that because that should look bad for Kamala. So that should, in theory, help Trump. But he's saying that exactly.
Hey, before you kill it, a post from Decentralized today.
Oh shit!
I gotta pee.
Do it.
This is a good time to pee.
What could it mean, sir?
I love the comments. People like scam. I'm just like whatever, man. Like, fuck, we gave this shit away. How big of a scam could it be?
Yeah, right.
Is that what they scroll up? Stop what?
Most centralized. That one.
Stop showing up in my feed and go back to Ethereum. Your community and your leadership has proven to be bad and negative people.
Lame. Oh, that's so stupid.
No, he gets a follow from me. Fuck
that's
yeah,
funny.
man. Yeah.
Dude, people are nuts. People are just fucking nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Too late. Scam in the beginning. Scam. It's awesome. So yeah.
To be fair, there weren't many. There weren't many of those comments. I think. There's some. There's definitely some.
Oh yeah, plenty.
Is this the actual? Is this a thing or is this just a joke?
Well,
what is this?
There was a manifesto that we had posted a while ago, just about decentralized. So we just updated it, and yeah, we'll see. I'll tell you guys more when we get off the air.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's all. No, hey,
all right.
Nothing to see here.
I like it. I can't wait to hear what that is. There's the Putin thing.
Would you think Russians would pay us to influence their narrative?
I would take a Russian sponsorship on the show.
Yeah. Today's show is sponsored by Russia. Fuck it. Why not?
I fucking dig it. All right, I'm gonna sneak this last one in. I thought this was cool as shit. So this is like out in the world, random ass, whatever. Somebody
part of
found
a grenade.
It's an artwork from Def Beef. He made these physical, like really fucking cool thing called hash marks. So he made these. There was an NFT where some of this started from, and then ultimately he made this physical thing for you, and he mailed it to you. Some random person, no relation to crypto, found this on the road, and they posted it to a local like homeowners group or whatever, and said, "Anybody know what the fuck this is?" And they traced it all the way back here. They did an image search online, and just cool story. They ended up getting it to the guy who it was intended for. Maybe got lost in the mail and dropped on the side of the road or some shit. But thought that was cool. Fucking crypto artist, being talked about by normies and having no clue, and maybe they think it's cool. Who knows? I thought it was a cool story though. It wasn't though. Turns out it wasn't cool. So there you go. There you have it. One of our fucking weirdest show yet, guys.
Yeah, it was fucking too serious.
Yeah. We'll fix that tomorrow.
At least we talked about dicks for a little while.
That was the best part. Yeah, we'll fix it tomorrow. Somehow, some way. We'll make tomorrow awful in its own way.
I like today's show.
I did too. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Guys, I hope your evening is fucking fantastic. Football tonight.
Football.
I'm gonna watch.
Yeah, Ravens, Chiefs. Wait. Let's just take a bet real quick. Let's take a bet. All right. So the line this morning was -3. Chiefs -3. Let's see. It's -2.5.
I got feelings on this.
Yeah, dude. You know what? I hate the Chiefs. Right? I hate the Chiefs. I can't wait to see what Derrick Henry does tonight. I think the Ravens can win. It's hard to go against the Chiefs at home.
Well, Chiefs, I think sometimes take a little time to get going, right? Patrick's a little fat fucker that likes to like eat in the off season and stuff like that. So maybe if the Ravens are going to win, I think it'd be a good time to win. I'm going to pick the Ravens to win tonight. That's my guess.
I'm taking the Ravens plus 2.5. I should take them. I'll buy it to 3.
And plus, Brittany Mahomes is like fucking loving all Trump shit. So, I don't like to weigh in politically too much, but fuck her and fuck them. So there we go.
Yeah, fuck them.
Will Taylor Swift be there?
Ooh, it's a good question.
That's a good one.
Did you see their relationship is fake? Did you see that stuff yesterday?
I did. I don't believe it, but I hope it's true. I mean, I don't like Travis Kelce. I don't like the Chiefs. I don't like Patrick Mahomes. I don't like Andy Reid. I don't like anything. I don't like Arrowhead. They can eat shit and die, and I hope tonight they do.
Nice, dude. Like it. I like your take on that.
Fuck the Chiefs.
Hudah, you want to weigh in on this?
I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm so unplugged. All I give a shit about is the Fever. So they're playing tomorrow. That's my Super Bowl of the year. That's the stupidest comment I've ever made. But I don't know. Chiefs win.
Do you ever Google like Caitlin Clark in a bikini or something like that? Like, do you try to like see?
I swear to God, I'll show you my search history.
Yeah, I'm big old smile on his face. He's like,
I'll show you. I will.
All right, let's see it.
Yeah, share your screen and then put in like CAT in the search bar and see what.
To be honest, it wouldn't show because I haven't.
Okay, what are you doing?
I was checking to see if I did, but
I know, but you have inside NFTs up on the screen.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
Dude,
by the way, Matt Ariza, he was with the Bills there at the beginning. He's the punt god, man. So yeah, he's playing for the Chiefs now. He got accused of rape, and they had to let him go.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah, he got accused of. By the way, I don't know that it was substantial. Like, I don't think charges got pressed, but he got accused of rape. Dude, he's got. I mean, I hate the Chiefs, but that dude, I think he's got like 80-yard punts. I mean, he's fucking good, man. But anyway,
yeah.
Fuck the Chiefs, man.
Yeah, I agree. Fuck those Chiefs, dude.
I'm in it for pizza. That's
Remember that kicker was like, "Oh yeah, women, you should be fucking."
Oh, Harrison Butker, wasn't it?
Yeah,
he's still there.
Yeah, he is. He's
Have a great night, guys.
Highest paid kicker.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's all everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, so that's what we sing. Zero holders are.
No audio. Do we have no audio?
We can hear it. It's just
it's like the beginning of the show, the same thing where it's like fucking
Stupid.
sounds like a.
You want us to take it home?
Hang on.
We
One last try.
Zero holders.
It's an idiot, don't you know? You gotta do that. You gotta. To the rhythm of the road.
I'll take the harmony, Joe.
It's our everything.
Oh, now it's cutting out again.
No, I'm just bringing it down so you guys can really take it.
No,
home.
don't do that, dude.
There we go.
I don't know the words, dude. It's a zero holders and not one thing. Zero holders and not one thing. It's insane. Zero holders and the things of the sea. This sea. You believe you've been loving. Thanks for all the help on this, guys. In the world of happy, we're wild and free.
Wild and free, girl. So wild and free. Baby girl, we're wild, we're free.
Girl, you know I'm sorry.
That was.
I'll make love to you like you want me to.
Yeah. By the way, I was listening to that like yesterday, and and I was like, "Hey, girl," and the guy's like, the guy with the deep voice is like, "Girl, I know you thought that I didn't know about that other guy, but I did know about it. I just didn't care." But like, if your girl was with another guy and you didn't care, like, what
even song is that? What is
It's
that?
Boys to Men.
It's
Isn't
Boys
it?
to Men.
He said that in what song?
It's like it's probably like "I'll Make Love to You."
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
girl.
I know you fucking around on me.
Yeah, basically, he's like, "I knew you fucked that other guy.
I was
And
watching.
I didn't care about it.
Please
I
come
love
home.
you."
Holy shit! I never knew.
Please
Yeah.
come home. Take off your clothes. Let's make love.
Exactly. All right, guys.
Wait, what song do we think that is?
I'll make love to you.
I'll make love to you like you want me to. It's near the end of the song though.
I don't see. I'm looking at it like official lyrics. I don't see that.
Well, it's because it's
Here,
not
let me see if I can find it.
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, I don't know his. It starts out with "girl," I think. Girl, no.
Was there a sequel to that song too? They have one of their songs that there was a sequel, I think. But
Oh,
Really?
maybe they don't put in like the monologue in there.
Yeah, I'm assuming they don't, which is fucked up to that guy because that's like his
that's his
jam.
moment.
That's his moment.
Yeah.
Let's say
God damn
full with monologue.
Okay.
Girl, when you went off with that other fella, you didn't
I
think I
didn't
knew about. You didn't think I knew about that? I did know. I just didn't care.
What was
I'll
it?
make love to you. Were you gonna play it, Hudah?
No, because it'll. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm just looking up lyrics.
I just didn't care. So Hudah, how did you get that big dick? You had to look up dicks, and then
Well,
like,
so funny enough, when you asked about the history, and then I probably had a look on my face. I
yeah,
was looking to see if I was trying to remember. I thought about it. I'm like, I should check. Anyway, I looked and I had on my other screen a bunch of dicks from when I got that image.
so you were googling dicks
Yeah, yeah.
to get the proper one for your own.
Yeah, exactly. A very specific search. And the worst part is, like, I deleted that photo on my end because I'm like, if the kids come over and they look in Canva and I don't want them to see this shit.
Yeah,
But instead, I have a whole browser, like, search results, a page full of them.
there was the bit in Superbad where he was talking about how he would draw dicks all the time
Yeah.
and all the different types of dicks, and like somebody found his stash of dicks.
That's literally me right now. Yeah, yeah. A lot. A lot. Well,
Shall we
boys,
get going?
an epic one. A fucking epic one, guys. No, that was fun. That was fun. Tomorrow, let's kill it. Let's
You know,
fucking
I don't
crush it
like
tomorrow.
talk. I don't like talking politics. I don't like talking all that
I know.
stuff. But
You're a champ for putting up with it, though.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Kill the feed, and I'll tell you about decentralized.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Well,